Barber. You may know me from pamperedpenny.com, where I am a diaper fetishist as a submissive. I've recently started getting into the other side of diaper play and just wanted to make a really quick video to let you know a little bit about my site should you decide to come see me. These are the things here that I generally get about to diaper, an AB. So you can see I have two different kinds of diaper pins. I have the locking pins, I think are very nice, and also the curved pins, which can be nice for not sticking myself in the hand. I usually keep my pins in a bar of ivory soap, just the tips lubricated to make them easier to use and to keep them organized. If I don't need a bar of soap at the time, I will use a little bit of petroleum jelly to lubricate the tip. I also have, baby powder, obviously, for that nice, fresh baby smell, baby oil. Sometimes I use baby cologne on a baby. It smells really nice and sweet. And I also have baby sweet, 1 drop Nursery freshener. It's basically a concentrated baby powder scent. It smells really, really good. Sometimes it's nice to put, a drop in the diaper just right behind baby's ears or something. And I also brought a bottle to remind myself to give my ABs bottles generally when they're being changed. It can sort of trigger their tinkle reflex and result in some spraying. Instead, I like to give them a small toy, something that's not going to be messy, that's going to hold their attention while they're being changed. And I also thought I would talk to you about the different kinds of diapers and liners that I use, as well as how I like to position a baby. A lot of people do it on the bed instead of an AB changing pad because, full-size changing pads are expensive. But what people do, what you would do with a real baby, which is not so convenient with a full-size adult, is that they change them the wrong way around on the bed. And it's more difficult because a lot of times their legs are hanging off the edge and you need a little bit extra help to sort of raise their legs since adults are kind of heavy. So I generally don't change my ABs the wrong way around on the bed. I just have them lay down on the bed normally with their head on the pillows, and then they can sort of help me by lifting their legs a little bit and lifting their hips when they need to. There are 2 different ways that I like to fold cloth diapers. The first way is the way that I was taught originally, and it's the way I fold a diaper if I'm going to be using a separate liner with it. So you just lay the diaper out, still folded in 3, like this, and then you open up the back and you fold it over a bit because generally diapers are a little bit too long, and you can adjust that later. When it comes to liners, I generally will just use 2 little disposable liners that are made for actual ABs, putting them more in the middle if I'm diapering a girl, more to the front for a boy. Since I'm a girl, I'll put them right there. And this is the point when you want to put on your baby powder. Just a little bit right there. I like to sprinkle some on the actual diaper as well as getting it all over the person being diapered, just because it smells so nice and I really like baby powder. And then anyways, we're going to bring this up to the top, and the baby's legs will hold the middle of this diaper in. We just open it up at the top, we flare it out, and then we bring the sides over. Just like that. Now there's a difference when you're diapering a boy versus when you're diapering a girl. When you're doing a boy, you just want to come straight in because boys don't have hips. If you're doing a girl, you kind of need to go down like that to get over her hips, especially if she's like me and has really, really big hips. And at that point, when you go to put your diaper pins in, generally newbies will sort of pin this way horizontally. You don't really want to do that. What you want to do is pin up and down parallel to the baby's legs. It just holds in a little bit better, and the way the baby moves around, it's less likely to tear the fabric. make sure they're nice and locked. If you're working with a particularly large person, generally you just use another row of pins to sort of provide some extra security points. I usually don't have to do that though, especially with nice big pins like this. These will generally hold on anybody. There are other types of liners that I use as well. Like this makes a really nice liner. This is an actual baby diaper. You just keep it folded up in 3 and it makes a nice thick liner. It's very absorbent. And also I have these liners which were made by I don't know, some company that I could pimp right now, but I'm not going to. They're really cool because of the way they're shaped and everything. They're nice for babies that mess because they cover up in the back too. The only problem is that they're really, really long. So you have to tuck them in the back or in the front or something, and it can make a rather uncomfortable roll that kind of pokes at the baby. So I really usually only use these for bigger people, since otherwise they can be a little bit uncomfortable. Also, I thought I would talk really quickly about plastic pants. I have a lot of plastic pants actually. I have the nice little institutional ones for medical play that, you know, get the job done, no frills. I also have a little bit prettier print diapers for AB boys or just regular ABs. You may notice that mine come with the tag on the outside. Somebody explained the reason for this to me once, but I don't recall what it was. But mine are all made with the tag on the outside. And then I have the nice, big, frilly, plastic-lined pants for sissies. All of my plastic pants are very, very large to accommodate really, really thick diapers. Somebody actually sent me some size small plastic pants one time, and they basically fit like panties. They don't really do very much. Anyways, so I already showed you the first way that I usually diaper people. So the second way that I like to diaper when I'm not using a liner is like this. You open the diaper all the way up. You don't keep it in thirds like you normally would. And then you take the diaper and you twist it completely over in the middle so that it looks like an hourglass. And then you have your baby lie down on top of it, of course, and you fold it up over his or her legs. So you've got a leg coming out here and a leg coming out here. And see, it makes it nice big folds right in the middle here, so that you don't have to put a liner in there. And then you just tuck the sides in and pin like you usually would. I don't really like to use this method because, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as neat to me. But if you're strapped for liners, it can work out really nicely. I hope that you enjoyed that peek into my nursery, and I will put a link up on the side so that if you decide that you would like to come play with me, either as an AB yourself or as a top with me as the AB, or we can both play together. It's always fun to play with a friend. You can just click on that link and submit an application to me and we can get things going. Bye!